I never thought in my entire life that I would have to record this, but let me actually talk about my perceived differences between Fender and Gibson. Fender was one of my favorite guitar brands. I thought of them as cooler guitars than Gibson most of the times. And I'm gonna tell you actually that according to me, Fender was much more modern according to the standards of those times guitar. A lot of younger people used this guitar, and basically a lot of people thought that Fenders are not for boomers because the boomers in the modern slang is someone basically who listens to old-fashioned music and possesses a lot of old-fashioned brands and whatever it is. And I considered Fenders to be versatile, cool guitars that are lighter, much lighter than Gibsons. Nowadays, Fenders are not so cool because of the fact that they changed the CEO, and the CEO became Bud Cole, and Bud Cole wants to sue everybody who copies Strats. And I just don't like it, to be incredibly honest with you. I like Fenders when they were more inclusive, when they were more open-minded, when they were actually up to date with the new trends and young people friendly. So I have a lot of Fenders, but still, it isn't what I expected from them. Now, we are talking about Gibsons. So, Gibson was an epitome of uncool boomer guitars. See the archtops, for example, like Gibson Birdland, Gibson S175. Sorry, I'm Polish, so English isn't my native language. Gibson had that nasty habit of suing every single guitar manufacturer who happened to copy Gibson shapes. For example, they sued Dean successfully, and they sued many other guitar brands. So they are forced to either go out of business or to create new guitars that sort of look like the original ones. Gibson was perceived by me as a brand for old people. Sorry, I was born in 2000, so I might be a little bit out of touch. Gibsons are unusually heavy, are unusually not so ergonomic, but I love my Epiphone Les Paul. I consider them a cool guitar because it's cheap, and still, Epiphones sound very good. And nowadays, I'm not much embarrassed about Epiphones as I might be about Fenders, but I really hope that they change the CEOs. And again, the difference between Fender included lesser-known musicians, and Gibson doesn't include lesser-known musicians that much, and seldom includes any women, sometimes. But with Fender, they kind of went woke there, but I don't mind sometimes, unless they're annoying. So, okay, that's all, folks. We talked about the differences between Gibson and Fender. Have a nice day.